without a song. The day would never end without a song. The road would never bend when things go wrong. A man ain't got a friend without a song.
Hey, I'm James Harris, and this is Erica Sandberg, and we're here at the Museum of African Diaspora at the Richard Mayhew exhibit.
This event tonight is sponsored by Morgan Stanley, and we're going to find out why this, out of all events, they've chosen to sponsor.
MOAD, one of the major museums in San Francisco, if not Northern California. The cultural aspects of what happens on the learning curve in the education programs, in the lecture series, and in the receptions like this one here at MOAD elevates the level of the African American community, sharing all of its rich heritage with all of the people who come to visit this wonderful city. This museum is a must.
I'm here simply because Rick Mayhew is one of the great artists in America and in the world. I've had the pleasure of getting to know him over the last 15, 20 years, and the beauty that is in his work is every bit as present in his personality. So I could not be anywhere else but here this evening to celebrate.
Hey, this is James Harris here with Peggy Woodford Forbes, and she represents the Museum of African Diaspora. Can you tell me about this event? Why this event? Why Richard Mayhew? Why tonight?
Well, Richard Mayhew is a dean of African American painters, and we've been wanting to have him exhibit here for a couple of years. It's been in the works. So it's very exciting for us to have him here. It's really, I think, a beautiful show, and we're doing it in tandem with the University of Santa Cruz and also the Sasset Museum in Santa Clara.
At Santa Clara, that's my alma mater, so that's good. So split three ways. So this guy has covered the 50s up until now. That's nearly 60 years. A lot has changed in African American culture over those 50 years. What's your proudest moment right now showing this exhibit 2 days after Barack Obama, president, got awarded the Nobel Peace Prize?
Well, I mean, how can you top that? For the museum, I mean, it's a tremendous thing to see Barack Obama as president, and also to be able to show the beautiful art of, as I said, one of the dean of African American artists, and he was part of the Spiral group, within which there are 14 very famous artists, including Jacob Lawrence and Ramir Bearden, and so it's really quite exciting to have him because he's still living, and we are able to do a living artist.
Oh, this evening is really unique. It's very humbling. At the same time, very unique experience because of the special people I haven't seen for a long time are all coming here, and that's always a special celebration personally. All right. So I'm very happy about the evening, and very concerned the support of the MOAD Museum.
I'm with Peggy Wang right now from Morgan Stanley. So Peggy, why this event? Why are you sponsoring this particular event?
You know, it's actually an honor for us to participate with MOAD. I mean, it's one of the only museums of its kind in this country, and to be able to, you know, honor an American treasure such as Richard Mayhew. I think here in the Bay Area, it's such a diverse community, and any way that we can help support that and be leaders within the community is a great privilege for us.
Please welcome the Honorable Willie Lewis Brown.
Let me welcome each and every one of you to MOAD. I hope this is not your first visit, and I hope it will not be your last visit. MOAD is very special to many of us. MOAD is a concept and a place that came about over about a 12 or 14-year period. If you know anything about San Francisco, you know that it was tough. The kinds of people and the ideas that people had. We even had Skip Gates out here. He didn't get busted here. He probably should have for the recommendations he made. But Moad is Moad. And I'm going to tell you a lot more about Moad as the evening goes on. You've already heard some fabulous music. You've already heard a great singer. And you're going to meet an incredible artist in just a few minutes. The artist himself, Richard Mayhew. Hello, Richard. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome.
I'm very happy about many things, and experience tonight is very filling in terms of a life's work and how much it's reached a particular state where people appreciate it. And that the only thing about an artist can do, a writer and a composer, is to share their art pieces with the various community. But since I don't paint for this, I paint for myself. And when you get involved with self, it's not really self, it's involved with an inner community and how it reflects and the association with all of those you come in contact with. So I'm very pleased about the different responses and how people have enjoyed the work. The work here is mostly of the earlier period. And since there's 3 shows going on, one in Santa Clara and the other one in Santa Cruz of later work, and the one in Santa Cruz is brand new, all my new work. And whatever that means, it's actually I'm involved with I'm mesmerized and possessed by nature. And these paintings really are part of an internal regurgitating of the sensitivity and experience with nature. And so I'm constantly going back and finding out how nature reinvents itself. How can I reinvent myself? They're talking about I'm going from tonal painting to color painting. It's constantly evolving and changing, hopefully improving within my own kind of feelings about it. And since for me, and a lot of composers say it as well as writers, the work is never finished. Because the work upstairs, how much I could have done that, or that could be in, and I'm seeing completely different than I did at that period of time. So it's constantly evolving and changing, and hopefully re-stimulating and provoking to those who experience it. So I've been enjoying the encounter here tonight.
My ask is that you continue to extend your support to this wonderful institution. It has come a long way from the concept from Mayor Brown 12 years ago. Believe it or not, December 5th of this year, we will celebrate our 4th year anniversary.
Without a song, the day would never end. Without a song, the road would never bend.